We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV.
Shea and company are cooking up a nice little winning streak here.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Dallas, and not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there, the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Lakers, a few slots below them.
And guys, for the Lakers, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Yeah, but there's still some very strong teams above them, Greg. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Green. And for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
Now here's Green after Luka Doncic's miss. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Finney-Smith. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
They retain possession. Tries again. Kleber with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
knocks it loose. Here's Davis. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Curry with it. From about 16, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Jalen Brunson out there with Curry. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kleber in at the foursome. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. Here's Curry. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Morris. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
13 feet away, and the Lakers with another miss.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Murray's checked in for Alex Caruso. Murray with the bounce pass. Dishes it to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Howard, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Looking to end his cold spell. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Three-pointer right. It's good from long range. Wright's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks, and that one drops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job? Here's McGee. And the Lakers with another miss.
Even when the D is playing.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Caldwell Pope. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Green. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he can't hit the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Brunson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Mavericks leading by 17. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. It's up a 3. Goes back up. Doncic, no good.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Green breaking loose. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Green.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And Doncic gets it to go.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by Los Angeles. Passes it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Seth Curry comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Los Angeles, Morris is checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Here's Wright. Sweet little floater. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
From 13, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. And the Lakers making a change here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Lakers working the ball around now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, the NBA is entertaining. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He goes up again. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. To the middle, here's Finney Smith, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. For the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Count that bucket. Lakers trail by 13. Pulls up, high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Doncic feeling it out. Over Davis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
To the inside. Over to the wing. The 3. Trying to get open as Davis drills it from outside. 19 points in the game.
Wow, he's a confident shooter from three-point range. I mean, even with the D hovering near him.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Brunson. A rebound by the Lakers. Inside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Down low. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Dallas.
Look at their number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Doncic against Green. Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney Smith from outside off the mark. From deep. No good. Shot missing. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident really showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.
Jay! Hey!
What up, Levi?
This party's crazy! Hey, there's a great spread over there. There's some cupcakes that look like headphones. Highly recommend. The pulled pork sliders, I would avoid.
Right.
It's all over there.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come on, get out there. Everybody's looking for you. Enjoy yourself.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number 200.
Here's Tatum and Slam.
In your face.
You play 2K,
All the time.
you act,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and now you have an album. Anything you can't do.
I can't lose to playing you.
So I just got off of your
Yeah, I know you hear it. Boo! Boo! Jay stinks! Jay stinks! Jay stinks! Boo!
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Hi and welcome everyone here. Hey Dave. It is indeed DA, thank you. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, the Thunder sitting there 4 spots below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Howard. Then there's Dion Waiters. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Andre Robertson out there with Paul. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward. And Adams sends it back. Long season, Brent, halfway through. Some teams try to create camaraderie with team dinners and team trips, and I would think that would help.
Well, that helps with your personal savings. You're not spending.
Absolutely,
You're not spending your per diem.
No per diem spend.
Well, there's a tremendous article that was written last year about what it is that Greg Popovich created in San Antonio. Funny thing, when that article came out about the Spurs dinner culture, I had people that were calling me up going, you should read this. And I said, read it. I lived it.
I'm right in the
Are you
middle
kidding
of it.
me? But absolutely, time like that, time where you have conversation, time in front of one another, where you learn about, hopefully you're learning about the vulnerabilities of your teammate, because in the end, that's what ends up making you stronger. So I think those kind of things help immensely.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint. That's good from Caldwell-Pope on the assist from Dion Waiters.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell-Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Gallinari. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Pass to Waiters. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Now, here's Robertson. He's guarded by Waiters. Robertson with it. Paul outside, launches it, sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 6 points.
Once Paul makes up his mind, he does not hesitate on that play and is developing his three-point game later in his career.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Now here's Paul. 29 points for him last game against Houston. Adams, the pass to Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick back in 2012, a perennial all-star, 6 of his 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans, where he averaged over 20.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Howard. Right side Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 14. And Brent, you look at the different ways that Davis can affect the game. What stands out to you most?
Well, really his skill level. There's a lot of talk about how much he's grown as a shooter and playing in the half court. But since he's come into the league, Kevin, the skill that I admire most about AD is what he does in transition. For him to get out on the break, run and be a target, and catch the ball at any position on the floor and know what to do with it, that's an amazing thing for a guy his size.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Ferguson in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Pass to Gallinari. Five on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Murray. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. Lakers passing it around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 8. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 16-point game. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Davis against Gallinari. Here's Schroeder. Here's Adams.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Can't get it to fall.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here's Robertson. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Adams, and the layup is good. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Gallinari passes to Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good.
Rondo looking around. With 2 seconds left, here's McGee.
And Noel is an active defender, and right now.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action.
Hey, all eyes on me. All right, nice work out there. I like the attention to detail. I like the hustle. I like the sense of urgency y'all are playing with, all right? Now, I want y'all to put a body on someone constantly, all right? Anytime that ball is up for grabs, put a body on it, all right? Make them feel you. I want these guys to be sick and tired of you by the end of this game, all right? So get physical, push them around. That's how we put them away. All right, bring it in. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lakers leading by 10. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Davis is out there with Howard. Then there's Dion Waiters. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Paul. Adams trying to free himself up. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Baseline J on the way. He can't get that one to fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
You know, Brent, something other major sports do, receding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Smith checked in for Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Gallinari. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Thunder trailing by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Robertson finds Paul. And it's good for 2. Paul's got 9.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, Dion Waiters, the epitome of a player that can shoot you in or out of a game. Very, free throw good, Adams.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
The tandem outside, Robertson and Gallinari. Steven Adams is out there with Mike Muscala, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Here's Waiters, and the shot goes in. Waiters got his first bucket in this one.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Schroeder finds Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice body control there by Gallo. He gets bodied up a little bit and executes that finish flawlessly.
Caldwell Pope outside. And the pass to Waiters. Pulls it from 20. Off the left rim and out. Thunder trailing by 8. Right wing. To the inside. Gallinari. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Makes it off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gallinari. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Robertson the pass to Adams. Dishes to Gallinari. And the Thunder another three.
And that's why these fans love their Gallo. His ability to step up and take huge shots is what makes him so valuable.
The three gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Now Schroeder. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good D by Howard. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 21 points in the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
They get a hand on it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Paul's checked in for the Thunder. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Robertson. He's guarded by Waiters. To halt the run. Nice jump shot. Good.
It's clear Robertson just knows his strengths and stays within himself. Good job of recognizing how to score.
The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Oklahoma City going. Here's Caruso. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they.
How about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Please forgive me, Chris. I just want you to meet a couple of these guys before you go.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
Yo, Che. What's up? I want you to meet Chris. All right? He trains a lot of our guys in the offseason.
Oh, I know Chris, man. I follow you on Instagram. What's up?
Big fan of your game, Che.
For real?
Yeah, gotta respect someone that stands up for what's right.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
So look, if you ever want to get in the gym, just hit me up. We can get to work.
For sure.
You got a lot of trust in Chris, all right? Use him. He's a good resource.
Will do, man. I'll take you up on that.
Appreciate the trust, Coach.
All right, guys.
Yep, the first tip, the final buzzer, man. We just gotta play our hardest effort, and this is what we get. Oh.
So, Jay, it seems like you're really in the groove tonight. What helped you get going?
Well, you know, we like to play a team game. So everything you get should come in the flow of the offense. I mean, if you're open, then the ball's supposed to find you. Tonight, I was the guy that was open, and my teammates found me. So shout out to them.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.